that's exactly what happened with Q50 with Lil 50. His cousin Lil Speedy came out mocking him after his death.
They told me presidents were smart, so how the fuck I'm getting stupid bad? How about the Suburban so icy, feel like Gucci man?
The beef that killed Q50WLIL 50. Q50WLIL Q50WLIL 50. Is that how you pronounce it, bro? I haven't heard him at all. Q50WLIL 50. Supposedly he got off, and this is the beef that got him off. All right. That being said, road to 5K. Make sure to like, subscribe. Let's get into this. All right, we're starting off the video with Blix.
I was bad as hell. I just cleaned up the block.
Up to quality.
All type of shit. Steal bikes, run around, ding dong ditch. I used to go to the bike shop, steal bikes, all type of shit for it.
At only 15 years old, Q50 with Lil 50, a fast-rising rapper from the south side of Chicago, was ambushed and got hit up. His interview with DJU had gone live just 48
looks like his
hours
little
earlier.
brother to the left over there.
DJU had previously interviewed Bloodhound Lil Jeff and Lil Scoon, who also ended up getting hit up shortly
on the same couch. That couch got spears in it.
Over the past 6 months, 3 people have seen an unfortunate turn of events following their appearances on his platform, sparking talk of a curse.
Yes, it's cursed, boy.
Lil 50's final interview, his sister publicly accused someone of being behind it and allegedly offered a $20,000 bounty.
You know what you know. How much you want to bet? I give y'all 24 hours, and that's 20K on somebody here. I give y'all last 24 hours. I bet y'all whoever did whatever I'm done talking now on my cousin. Y'all know I'm not no doubt when I put anything on somebody here.
Adding to the chaos, his own cousin began mocking his death. There's a lot to unravel, so let's break down the beef that led to the loss of this promising
What is going
Chicago
on,
talent.
bro?
On my dead cousin, my little brother went out blunt. On my dead cousin, on my daughter head, my little brother did not go out like no goofy. It's merch.
If you're into drill music, chances are you've come across Q50 with Lil 50's videos while scrolling YouTube. Especially if you've searched for Bloodhound Q50, these names have been
okay.
You've probably seen those YN memes like YN pulls up on you with a switch. That's basically them in real life. Wild and reckless.
This place still works.
Critics say they're copying Bloodhound's style. Rappers like Lil Jeff and Q50 himself.
They're not copying, bro.
But if you're inspired,
they live
by
like
guys
this.
like
If they
him
live
for
out
real,
there and they're doing
it's
this,
game over for you.
You can only assume that this is the life they live, bro. The drink spill.
But Bloodhound wasn't the only influence that turned these young men into crash dummies. It's a mindset handed down from legendary crash outs.
Literally.
Q50 Lil 50 repped Blackfeet East Stones, based in West Englewood. That's the same set as PGF, Psycho Gang Forever, named in honor of their fallen member Psycho, killed in 2017.
Dang.
Their most well-known figure was PGF Nook, who made big moves in the city a few years back, collaborating with artists like Polo G. But Nook got caught up in legal troubles, including multiple carjackings. Even with tracks featuring major artists, he couldn't leave the streets behind.
Why are you carjacking if you got a diamond Rolex
Lil
on?
50 originally came from 69th and Peoria, but started rolling with people from 59th and Prairie, where PGF's main crew is based. He grew up mostly with his sister, who's just a few years older, after their mom kicked them both out. That kind of upbringing led him into the crash-out lifestyle. Q50 with Lil 50 had beef with plenty of people, both online and in real life. He and his squad were infamous for airing all their drama on social media. It earned him fans, but also plenty of enemies. The same moves that made him famous painted a big target on his back. Let's break down how it all happened and the beef that set it off. Whether he was trying to channel Bloodhound Lil Jeff or King Von, the content he was putting online was on another level. With how many
thing is, Lil Jeff literally blew up
been anyone.
Right when he passed away.
Imagine beefing with your cousin
right when I started hearing his name.
That after you're gone,
he passed away.
They're out here dissing you. It's crazy, but that's exactly what happened with Q50 with Lil 50. His cousin Lil Speedy came out mocking him after his death. In the interview, DJU tried to warn them about the streets, saying you either end up dead or locked up. But they weren't listening. Too caught up in the lifestyle, glued to their phones. What stood out was how they used every chance to call out their enemies. The interview wrapped with Lil 50 making a bold claim about sweeping the streets and taking out the trash, showing how deep he was in the life.
They keep showing the same vids over and over.
So I was just bad as hell. I just clean up the block, sweep all type of steal bikes, run around, ding dong ditch. I used to go to the bike shop, steal bikes, all type of it.
Now you say you used to sweep?
Hell yeah.
Like pick up trash?
Hell yeah.
That's not a bad thing, it's a good thing, right? Or you were doing community service?
Nah, hell no. I was just doing just do it.
Yeah.
That moment had people speculating it was directly tied to his death. The irony is, DJU warned them to stay safe. But just 2 days later, he was posting condolences after Q50WLIL 50's death. Between the interview and his death,
the interview and 2 days later,
Q50WLIL 50 reportedly clashed with his cousin Lil Speedy. Rumors suggest Q50 with Lil 50 might have dropped his location trying to confront Speedy, but instead, the opposition got there first. On the night of October 22nd, around 8:24 p.m., shots rang out in a dark alley on the 6600 block of South Chaplin Avenue in West Woodlawn. When witnesses arrived, they found Q50WLIL 50 lying in the alley, riddled with bullets. Despite their efforts, it was too late. He died shortly after. Following his death, Lil Speedy took to social media.
Why was he in the alley?
He posted about the situation on his story, mocking it in a way many found disrespectful. Meanwhile, Q50 with Lil 50 sister escalated the situation by reportedly offering $20,000 for the shooter and $30,000 for Speedy himself. In a city like Chicago, gang violence runs deep. This cycle feels unending.
How much you want to bag? I give y'all 24 hours, and that's 20K on somebody here. I give y'all last 24 hours. I bet y'all whoever did whatever be killed. I'm done talking on my dead cousin. Y'all know I'm not no bad when I put anything on somebody here. And Speedy ass keep trolling, it's gonna be 30K on his head, and I bet you he be dead by tonight. His ass keep trolling, his ass gonna be dead. His ass keep trolling, and the next time I see his mama face gonna be split open on my dead cousin. While his ass steady on the fucking troll.
The streets are filled with rivalries and scores to settle, and people seem desensitized.
Wait. Boy, oh boy.
To the loss. For Q50 with Lil 50 and others like him, the potential was there. Hundreds of thousands of views online. A growing
he was making
fan base.
Bangers.
But the environment they grew up in often makes escaping impossible.
800,000 on the videos.
Is that these cycles rarely stop. A life is lost, retaliation follows, and the violence escalates. Platforms like DJU's, whether intentional or not, become part of this dynamic. While they give a stage to tell stories, the attention can amplify conflicts instead of diffusing them. For these young people, it's a constant battle between the streets and the hope of something better. But in a city where the streets call loudest, finding a way out remains the biggest challenge. The cycle continues, and the question is whether it'll ever stop. But for now, it seems like the answer is no. They must defend their reputation or assert dominance over their rivals. This often leads to a constant back and forth of diss tracks, social media jabs, and ultimately, violence. Chicago's rap scene has the potential to be a force for positive change, but it will take effort from all sides to shift the focus away from beefs and toward more constructive and meaningful music. With the right support, mentorship, and community involvement, Chicago's artists can lead the way in showing how rap music can be a tool for peace and not destruction. Thanks for watching this video.
That's impossible to do. Once blood is shed, this will keep going on and on and on and on. There's no stopping. Like, there's literally nothing you can do to stop this. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Make sure to like, subscribe. That was Q with Lil 50. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Comment down below how you felt about it. Peace out.
They told me presidents was smart, so how the fuck I'm getting stupid bands? How about the Suburban, so icy, feel like Gucci man.